Mahatma Gandhi was a great man from India in the days when we had Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan, the greatest of the men who had the great literary caliber, the man of great genius, the man of great courage. Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was born in Karachi, and he had his early education in the same city. He belonged to a merchant's family, and of course he was there in the trade, but he had his early education in his city, and there he had the motive to study law, and which was a very noble one in fact, and he chose the British Empire capital for such a study. He went abroad and studied law in Britain. Well, he went through the different processes of learning law, and he became a barrister. And having had the bar at law, he decided not to stay in Britain and practice it over there, rather come back to his homeland and practice it there. Well, at that time he settled himself in Bombay. We call it Mumbai right now, but in those days it was called Bombay. So he settled himself in Bombay, and this is where he started his practice. He was probably the first ever Muslim barrister in India, and he was a man of great arguments. He was a man of great knowledge. He was a man of great thoughts. He was a man of great courage. He was a man of great sense. He was a man of great genius. And when he started practice, he was a sun, and all the others simply became sunflowers. He was the center of attraction. When he moved, the world moved around him. He also assumed his responsibilities of performing as a politician, and he was a great success in politics. He was a great tool to bring together the different communities in India, and he worked for the cause of Muslim-Hindu unity. He was the man who served for the cause of the wretched people, the poor people, the peasantry, the labor class, and he was the one who sacrificed whole of his life, whole of his career for the development of the wretched people in the country. And of course he was very affluent, he was very fluent in his communication, and he was a man of great knowledge and a great figure. So he could communicate the ideas of the poor people and the ideas of the wretched classes in India to the rulers of the British Empire. And this is where, not just trying to have concessions for those poor people, but in fact made a system which could help them. Well, the world recognizes him as Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, but the world has not repaid him with the greatest of the service that he had done to the community over here and in the world.